Alright guys, building off of that cold weather prepping video that we did a little bit ago, try and get you guys try and get the knowledge of how to tan some hides here. This is an elk hide from about, it's over 20 years old, I know that, and it's held up very well just because it was properly done. And it can be very useful to know how to do this and to have some already stocked up, or just have some that you already have readily available. They are very warm, and a lot of them are also waterproof, almost all of them. And they're just a great thing to have. You can also lay them out to sit on, but if you do them properly, they will hold up very well, and they will offer a lot of benefits. So this thing is big enough to cover at least 2 people, probably more if you were in a situation where you all needed to huddle together for warmth. I would say this is about the size of a full-sized bed. Alright, so I haven't even spent very much time with this being like part of what I've been carrying with all my extra gear, but I can say the most difficult thing about this is it takes up a lot of room and it's a lot of extra weight. So if you do want to get into this stuff, I would maybe go for like maybe deer or maybe even coyotes, something a little bit smaller, just a little bit less material, a little bit less weight. So building off of that, talking about less weight, you have to kind of weigh the pros and cons here. I'm talking about less material, less weight as far as like if you have a deer hide, but you also have to think about the fact that a deer hide is probably not going to be nearly as warm as this elk hide. And you also have to think about how thick their skin is. This elk skin is really thick. I don't know if I can show you very much here. I don't know if you can see that on camera, probably not, but the thicker that your hide is, the longer it will last and the better it will do. And it also makes a difference on what it'll do in cold weather. The thicker the hide, the less the cold will affect it. The really thin hides, if you get them wet or if you get them really cold, they'll just tear like paper. These thicker hides won't do that. So you have to kind of weigh your options there. So like I was saying, this thing is 20 years old and it hasn't even been stored in a very good condition. It's been out in a barn, but it's still doing really good just because of how well it was tanned. So all in all, whether you get one now or whether you make one after you get in a situation, just a good thing to know how to do.